What's going on, guys? Oh my, Godzilla back here with another Godzilla figure review. Guys, today we'll be taking a look at the MonsterArts King Ghidorah from Godzilla King of the Monsters. This is the special color version, second release, second attempt at this figure. Guys, let's jump right on in. Now, before we jump right into the figure, I want to take a look at the box. I think it looks really amazing. Ghidorah looks awesome on the front. The colors are super good. You got the MonsterArts logo, King Ghidorah special color version. Obviously, you got some of your logos down along the bottom. Interesting to me how it does say Godzilla 2. I think the movie was almost never really marketed as Godzilla 2. It was always just called Godzilla King of the Monsters. Obviously, always cool to see the MonsterVerse logo up in that top corner. Here is the top of the box. Pretty standard. And we'll take a look at the side. Take a look at the other side. Another really, really cool pose of the figure himself. The back. Some really awesome poses. Flight pose, which I don't think is actually possible with given the stands. You have to definitely buy a custom stand for that. Obviously, the shot from the movie when he gets supercharged with all the electricity. Some more cool shots of him standing. I definitely am a little salty because these two pictures down here show him standing without the use of these stands, which is fairly impossible, I think. Back of the box, bottom of the box. Another pretty solid photo of the beast. So there is our box. Let's jump into the figure. Guys, the last thing I wanted to check a quick peek at is just the instructions. Shows you how to put the wings, the tail on. Shows you how to use these stands. Obviously, we have a stand if you want to use the small piece of plastic. You can get the wings to stand kind of wider. And if you want to use the tall piece, you can use the wings to kind of stand taller. I've used the wide piece, or the tall pieces, to get the wings to stand a little taller as opposed to out wide. And guys, full disclosure, I'm going to do almost the entire review with these wings detached. Just wanted to show you off the figure really quick with them on. They look great. The paint is gorgeous. This is definitely a beautiful looking figure, a great eye grabber. Walking into a room or whatever, looks totally amazing. And I love the gold of this paint. It's way, way, way better than we got with the first release. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and take the wings off now because to get any really movement out of this guy, he does suffer from the same problems as the original release, where he can't really do, he's very encumbered by his wings. He can't stand with them. He can't do a whole, or he can't, it's just hard to conduct a review with the wings attached. So I'm going to go ahead and remove them, get the stand out of the way, and simply just pull the wing right off. Its little piece there. Set them aside. They do look great, though. I love the color, how they, it gets darker around these joints or whatever you want to call them. But we're going to go ahead and get these wings out of here so we can take a better look at the figure himself. Okay, got those wings off. It's just they're attached to these. These pieces are just individual pieces that are on a ball joint there. So the wings theoretically have good movement, but they just can't really do much, They have to be in the perfect pose or he falls right over. But anyways, guys, let's take a look at these heads really quick. Pretty much feature a very similar head sculpt, maybe the exact same on all three heads. But this figure does feature vastly superior paint jobs on these figures. Pretty squishy on the horns, so you're not going to get poked around too much. And the mouths all do open and close, which is nice. You got Kevin hanging out over here. So, dudes. The eyes are a little weirdly red, which is kind of an interesting thing. Makes them look kind of tired or beat up or something. But like I said, I can't really say enough good things about the paint. So beautiful. It looks great. You got the 2 rows of spikes on the middle head, single row of spikes down the back on the other heads. And you got, obviously, MonsterArts, you got tons of articulation. The heads kind of rotate on their joints. And then they are very articulated, like, this guy can go all the way down there. You can get one going all the way back. So definitely huge range of motion, really fun on the heads. Definitely having the 3 heads and with great articulation definitely opens up this figure to a lot of really good poses. And then the legs, kind of got some rotation there. You got some spin and some rotation on the knee. You got more rotation in kind of this joint. And then the foot will obviously do some spinning and pointing and flexing. Tails are fairly movable. They do sometimes pop out randomly at points, but they have good range of motion overall. You can get them kind of both going over here like this, both going over like this. You can split them. You can get him up going up or down. I really wish they'd do a flight stand for this guy, because he could look great in a flying pose. That would look awesome. Have him come in and then pretend his wings are still there. I didn't even get my original release off the shelf. I did not want to deal with moving him and trying to handle two of these guys at the same time. Trust me though, pretty much exact same sculpt. Vastly superior paint job on this guy. He's much more gold, much shinier instead of just like a dull beige. So definitely a huge improvement on the paint job on this guy. I wish they would have defined the claws a little bit more, done them kind of a more straight gray or silver or whatever, just to get them a little more definition. They definitely don't stick out too well on these feet, but that's okay. Guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on this guy. My buddy Jacob lent me his figure so I could do a review. I did not pick this guy up for myself. Just because I was, the other one gave me such issues. Obviously, this one's going to look much more beautiful on a shelf or in a collection. Here's a quick sizing up against Godzilla. That's just the King of the Monsters Godzilla 2019. Pretty good size comparison there. Looks great. So definitely going to fit pretty well in with your SH MonsterArts collection. He's definitely a huge piece, especially those giant wings. He stands very wide, very tall. Takes up a lot of space, so if you're looking into getting this guy, be prepared for a huge space sucker upper. But definitely a huge piece that I am super excited to at least get my hands on and check out. Looks really great. I'll definitely be on have my eyes peeled for sales, because I definitely would not mind picking this guy up. But we'll see if he ever becomes pretty easily affordable. I think even when he went on sale, he was still almost $180 or something. So definitely a SH MonsterArts priced figure, but a really cool one at that. Guys, let me know in the comments below. Did you guys pick this up? Are you kind of annoyed at the standing of this guy? Do you wish the wings were better articulated to do something? I definitely wish they were. Get us some cool articulation in the wings would be awesome. But definitely this is a huge improvement on the last version we got of the 2019 Ghidorah. Really glad we got a new one. He looks gorgeous. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we will see ya in the next one.